With Brody Cochran lost for at least the season, the Saints head to the Meadowlands to take on the 2-1 Jets. And look at them flaunting their rookie quarterback Brody Cochran, who has been really, really good so far this season. 7 touchdowns to 3 picks, 65%. 2nd and 8, they come out with a bunch set, and Cochran's going to climb the pocket and fire to former Saint receiver Brandon Coleman over the head of Captain Munnerlyn. A little bit later on the drive, field goal attempt from Ryan Succop is well right and no good. The wind is really, really whipping so far today. After a punt for the Saints, Javier Moran kicks this one, and it is a beauty down on the 5. After a stop on Matt Forte, play action fake, and that punt set up a safety, John Hastings, off the linebacker blitz, the A-gap blitz, and that's a 2-0 Saints lead. 2nd inches from the 47, handoff, Blackman, he trips over his own lineman and fumbles. Calvin Pryor flattened him as he lost his balance, recovered by Muhammad Wilkerson. 1st and goal for the Jets following the turnover. Cochran to Luke Wilson for the touchdown. And the Jets take a 7-2 lead. Now 7-5 after a Saints field goal. Cochran has a lot of time in the pocket. He's going to air this one up for Eric Decker versus Kenny Vaccaro. And Decker just jumped up and won that battle one-on-one with Vaccaro. 1st and 10, complete to Matt Forte. Gets away from Jocqua Fassitt, who trips up Shad Houston. And the Jets are up 14-5 with 8 minutes left in the first half. DeMarcus Edens and Captain Munnerlyn both were hurt in this ballgame, so Josh Hill was in. It's a screen to Rakeem Blackman, and even though the O-line has not been solid the past couple weeks, Blackman is still getting it done for his first receiving touchdown on that screen pass. 2-point conversion attempt for the Saints to make it a 1-point game, and it is good. They decided to go for 2 because the winds have been so horrific that kicking a point after was probably less likely. 3rd and 6, Hoyer looks, finds Ken Clemens one-on-one with Buster Screen. That's about a 7-inch mismatch at least, plus Clemens is a much better player. 3rd and 12, complete to Willie Snead as Darrelle Revis makes the tackle to save the touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 11, Hoyer is going to throw for Josh Hill, and this is so offline that Revis picks it off, covering somebody else. He was locked in with Michael Thomas, and Hoyer's pass was just atrocious. Final possession of the first half. Hoyer trying to make up for it, hit as he throws, and it's intercepted! The big man, Vince Wilfork, with the interception. Watch it one more time. Wilfork gets past Unger, and soft hands from the big man. See if the Jets can score any points out of it. 3rd and 1, they go for a screen, but Laurinaitis and Houston and company in, and they're going to settle for a punt, and we head to the half down by 1. 3rd and 11, complete to Josh Hill, one-on-one with a linebacker in space. Despite 2 interceptions, Hoyer's been decent. 1st and 10 from the 48, quick screen, and Revis read it the whole way. His 2nd interception of the game, 3rd of the season, 3rd of the game from Hoyer, and the Saints' 4th turnover, yet they're still only down by 1. Next play, aerating it up to Brandon Marshall over Jocqua Fassitt. What a pass, what a catch. Watch this from the pylon camera. As you can see, Brandon Marshall just hauls in, does stay in bounds, and it's 21-13. Jets have the lead. 3rd and 3, dangerous pass from Hoyer, but that was a good ball location, and that's a 1st down. 3rd and 2, Josh Hill flexed out wide to the right. Hoyer to Clemens, actually to Michael Thomas, incomplete. And the Saints are going to kick a field goal. Ryan Succop for another field goal try from 50 later on, and he is 0 for 2 on field goals in this game, and the Saints, instead of being down 27-16, are only down by 5. 3rd and 2, Rakeem Blackman flexed out wide. Hoyer's going to go to him up the seam, in traffic. Rakeem Blackman hauls it in. What a pass from Hoyer and what a catch from the running back. 3rd and 19, pass to Clements is caught. Can't get the first, but they're inside Lutz field goal range. Another field goal from Will Lutz. It's 19 points for the Saints to 21 for the Jets with 7.5 left. Now 3:10 left. Cochran looks around, throws, finds Brandon Coleman. One-on-one versus Dominique easily in coverage. That is not a good matchup. 2nd and 7 from the 29-yard line with 2:20 left in the game. Play action fake. Cochran drops back, just throws this one away, saving the Saints from burning a timeout. 3rd and 7 from the 29. Cochran rolls out to his left, avoids the sack, but can't avoid Kruger. They're outside of field goal range. It'll take us down to the 2-minute warning, and Jeff Locke is forced to punt. Saints down by only 2 with just under 2 minutes left, as this is going out the back of the end zone. So it's up to Brian Hoyer and the Saints to complete the comeback. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, 1:55 left. Hoyer stepping up. He's just going to throw this one to Michael Thomas, who has a gain of 6, and they're going to hurry it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 4, play action fake. Hoyer to Kent Clemens, who was lining up at tight end, and Clemens down to the Jets' 43-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Hoyer from the shotgun. Under siege and incomplete for Michael Thomas. Terrell Revis in tight coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 43. They look for the screen. Nobody's open. Maybe had Clemens deep, but John Jenkins with the sack. 3rd and 16. 1:12 left. Hoyer looking around, has Willie Snead! A tight window throw, and Snead hauls it in and stays in bounds. The Jets burn all 3 timeouts. 3rd and 2. Hoyer. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it to Michael Thomas, and he is flattened by a teleporting Buster screen. Incomplete. Lutz on for the lead from 32, and it is good. Make it 22-21. Saints out on top for the first time since it was 2-0. Jets need something, and it's complete to Brandon Coleman. And Coleman's going to pick up 16. That'll move the chains. 35 seconds left after a spike. Cochran. And it's an odd blitz, and Sanchez McNeil in on the sack. Sent pressure from a whole slew of different places, and exotic blitz worked to perfection. 3rd and 17, Cochran is sacked by Kruger. And they got back to the line of scrimmage. They were set, but the Saints called a timeout so they could game plan a better defense. Cochran airs it up on the Hail Mary. It's broken up, and the Saints somehow win again. 22-21. They improved to 4-1 despite 4 turnovers in comparison to the Jets' none. Just an awkward game for the Saints, but they did manage to win. And the offensive line was terrible again. 22 carries for 57 yards for Rakeem Blackman, most of which came after contact. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlightswami. I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace!